Hey guys, this is my first vlog, and I want to jump right into it. When I began this challenge, I said I wanted to be an advocate for depression awareness. But I haven't really talked about it since then. I could say I've been focusing on channel branding and some other business items, waiting for the right time to bring depression up again. But the truth is, those are just excuses. It's always the right time to talk about depression. Everyone, including me, needs to remember why I'm doing this. It's the 90th day of my 2-year livestream challenge, and today I want to talk about depression. My depression. Most people look at me and they see a smiling face. They see a man going normally about his life, chasing a dream. And that's me on the outside. Me on the inside is much, much different. Me on the inside is in a room with no windows and the door shut, isolated. I'm screaming at the top of my lungs for help. I'm back in my car, listening to the radio. I'm slamming my fists into the walls. I'm telling my coworkers good morning. I'm on my knees, sobbing. But on the outside, everything is fine. I'm smiling. I keep up this charade every day because of hope. Hope that it will get better. Because the alternative is nothing. And nothing is a lot scarier than the future. And I'm terrified every day of the moment that nothing stops being scary. I keep indulging in these self-indulgent, self-destructive behaviors to find temporary happiness. This is me roughly 6 years ago. This is me now. I went from 180 pounds to 250. Why am I saying all this? Why am I pointing out how pathetic I am? Because I believe that the growth of my community is dependent on transparency. I need to be real and relatable. I need to be someone people can connect with, that they can struggle alongside of. I'm more than just a bandana and a hat. I'm a normal person. And everyone needs to know that. To help meet that ends, today I'm announcing that I'm going to start doing these vlogs monthly as a form of community therapy. I believe a huge part of battling depression is self-management. It's acknowledging your faults without making excuses and moving forward from them while reminding yourself what you've done right. If you've never heard of a feedback sandwich, it's a business term for how to constructively give feedback to an employee. You start with a positive, talk about where they need work, and then end on another positive. Well, I want us to do a feedback pizza. I want to talk about something we failed at every month and what we can do to fix it. The cheese and toppings. I want to discuss something poignant and impactful that really made us depressed. The sauce. And lastly, I want to make sure we acknowledge that we're making progress by talking about something we've done right. Dough and crust. Every month, I'm going to feed myself this mental pizza and share it with you. I'm hoping eventually other people will join in and share with me. So how do we begin? I've struggled with overeating for years now. I've eaten fast food for at least 85% of this month, and that's virtually every month. I'm literally killing myself with food. So what I want to do is to cut out fast food. I did once before 6 months ago, but I relapsed. I can't afford to keep doing this. Not my wallet, not my arteries. So going forward, I'm going to try and not eat fast food this entire month. To get the most organic response, this part's gonna be completely unscripted. what made me really depressed this month? Well, I was talking to this girl, and we were hitting it off really well. And we had a lot of the same views on relationships, and I felt really good about it. But then it came up that I'm streaming, and I'm not really successful right now. And she was talking about how, it's immature to be focused on something that's not really successful, that I'm spending money on equipment and stuff. And I kind of, I agreed with her. Even though it might be mature, it's something that I've committed to, that I'm locked into. And for the next 2 years, I'm gonna be doing this persistently and dedicatedly. And it just made me realize that, I can't be with someone if they're not 100% behind this, because then I'm having to choose either them or the stream, and I don't want to do that, because I'm going to choose the stream right now. And it made me depressed because for the longest time, all I've ever wanted is to love somebody, and be loved back. And this interaction made me realize, with my mental state, how it is right now, and with me being dedicated to this, I just don't even know if I'm ready. And so it really hurt, but it was also really refreshing because it gave me some clarity about what I'm doing and how dedicated I am to doing it. We'll start out with the most obvious and easiest success. I've streamed for 90 days straight, and regardless of how many followers I've gotten that time, or how much exposure, I know with certainty that this is an accomplishment. And I want to thank anyone that's been around this long. And that's it. That's all there is to it. You just have to share. It doesn't have to be big or profound. Just whatever you're comfortable sharing with us. You cut out soda? Fantastic. Someone made a mean comment about something you're self-conscious of? Let us know. I want to help, and anyone else that's a part of this community wants to help. Just don't forget to keep moving forward. Thank you for watching. Please do all the standard YouTube stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next stream, and stay Phail-tastic.